had a YouTube user ask me a question about the headliner sagging. My headliner, as far as up here goes, has no sag in it. I can fill if I push on it. I think it's held up with adhesive. So if this is their part of the headliner that's sagging, it's probably from heat kind of ruining the glue. The only sag that I have on this van, I've already taken some screws out, but like, let's pretend this is held tight. This piece right here has about like an inch, maybe 2 inches of sag. So when you look at these pieces, you'll see this is what they actually look like. You can pop that cap off, just use like a trim tool, pop off the cap, and then you'll see the screw. And here's the screw, and this screw is in that one. So these are screwing into the frame. So these are actually holding this part tight. And then when I got behind it, I almost lost the screw there. It's just held on with adhesive. So there's adhesive tape. Oh, there's a push pin there. That push pin literally goes to nothing. I don't even know why that's there. But the rest of it is, where'd the tape go? There was a piece of tape. Oh, there it is. Piece of tape. So it's like rubber tape. It's not really sticking anything anymore. It doesn't have any stick. Oh, there's a piece of tape on the ceiling too. So that's what's kind of holding this up. So that's preventing the sag here. That's exterior of the van, so I don't want to screw into that. So this tape is just sitting on the edge of that trim right there. So that's all that's preventing the sag. So to fix this, I'm just going to use same thing they did basically, but I'm just going to use better material. So I got 3M clear tape, which I might do like anywhere where it might be visible. And then to stick on the back of the headliner, I either have, this black one is made by Gorilla, or I have 3M, the Very High Bond, the VHB. So one of those two. Can't really like reinvent the wheel, I don't think. There's nothing to grab onto in there. They already used screws where screws could be used, so I'll just use better adhesive and hope it holds up. So, got all buttoned back up. I took out the play by adding the tape. This part, there's really not a whole lot to secure it, but it only moves. It's like 1/4 of an inch now, rather than like a whole inch. I don't really think it's gonna hold up over time, just being tape. I think it just is kind of what it is, but we'll see. Going into winter, I don't think I'll have as much of an issue, but once summer gets here again, I think it might just start drooping. And then just for an update back here in the back. So I had tightened up this wall panel with 2 black like push pins. I couldn't find a way to cover them with like a fabric or a vinyl or anything to match. But what I did find was a spray paint. Kind of looks a little off from this point of view, but a spray paint that's pretty close to the color of the walls. Looks a little bit better, makes them blend just a little bit more. Kind of swapped them out, you can see, looks a lot better. The other one's kind of getting like a shadow or something that's making it look a little stand out, but that looks good. The color of this wall, so if you have this color, these like darker gray lower with the light countertop, the color of the soft walls, stone gray, and I got in the satin finish. So that's it for this week's video. If this headliner is your headliner that's sagging, you might have to go back to the dealer because it's kind of, these cabinets are kind of helping to support it, so let them take care of that. That's a lot of work. If this headliner up here in the front is sagging, this is possible, you know, because you just undo the screws, put new adhesive on. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.